Question 1. Two women officers have been promoted to IG rank for the first time in which paramilitary forces? CRPF. 1. Seema Dhundia and Annie Abraham. Two women officers of the Central Reserve Police Force, CRPF, have been promoted to the rank of Inspector General for the first time after their induction into the force in 1987. 2. Notably, the Central Reserve Police Force was also the first Central Armed Police Force to induct women in combat in 1986. Question 2. Which company has received India's first responsible steel certification? Tata Steel. 1. Tata Steel has received responsible steel certification for 3 of its production facilities in Jamshedpur. Question 3. T.P. Rajivan, who passed away on 2nd November, was a renowned name in which field? Writing. 1. T.P. Rajivan was a noted Malayalam English poet, scriptwriter, and novelist. 2. He was the recipient of several major literary awards including the prestigious Kerala Sahitya Akademi Award. Question 4. Defense exercise Operation Vigilant Storm is conducted between South Korea and which other country? United States. 1. The exercise includes hundreds of warplanes from both sides staging mock attacks 24 hours a day. Question 5. Which Indian cricketer has become the world's number 1 T20I batter? Surya Kumar Yadav. 1. Surya Kumar Yadav has overtaken Pakistan opener Mohammad Rizwan to become just the second Indian player to hold the top T20I batter ranking. Question 6. Lab module Mention has been launched by which country for its space station? China. 1. China launched the third and final module Mention to complete its permanent space station. 2. Mention or Celestial Dream joins Vention as the second laboratory module for the station, which is collectively known as Tiangong or Celestial Palace. 3. Mention will provide space for science experiments with zero gravity, an airlock for exposure to the vacuum of space, and a small robotic arm to support the extravehicular payloads. Question 7. Which state government has decided to set up a committee for the implementation of the Uniform Civil Code in the state recently? Gujarat. 1. With this, Gujarat is the third Bharatiya Janata Party-ruled state after Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand to announce such a move. Question 8. Ministry of Electronics and IT has approved the setting up of a Greenfield Electronics Manufacturing Cluster, EMC, in Ranjangaon of which state? Maharashtra. 1. Ministry of Electronics and IT has approved the Greenfield Electronics Manufacturing Cluster, EMC, with a project cost of 492.85 crores rupees. Question 9. Who has launched of KYC Registration Agency, KRA, which maintains KYC records of investors in an electronic form? BSE Technologies. 1. BSE Technologies, a subsidiary of Bombay Stock Exchange Limited, has launched of KYC Registration Agency, KRA, which maintains KYC records of investors in an electronic form. Question 10. Who has won the Mexican Formula 1 Grand Prix 2022? Max Verstappen. 1. Red Bull driver Max Verstappen finished in first place at the Mexican Grand Prix 2022 to claim his record-setting 14th win of the season. Question 11. International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists, IDI, is celebrated every year on which day? 2nd November. 1. 2nd November has been observed as the International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists, IDI, since 2013. Question 12. What is the theme of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022? Corruption-Free India for a Developed Nation. 1. This year, Vigilance Awareness Week is being observed from 31st October to 6th November 2022. Question 13. AM Fish Museum, the first of its kind in the Northeast, would soon be built in where? Arunachal Pradesh. 1. A fish museum, the first of its kind in the northeast, would soon be built in Arunachal Pradesh, Fisheries Minister Tej Taki. Question 14. Which West African country assumes the rotating monthly presidency of the United Nations Security Council? Ghana. 1. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country in West Africa. It abuts the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean to the south, sharing borders with Ivory Coast in the west, Burkina Faso in the north, and Togo in the east. Question 15. Name the author of the book Nuclearization of Asia. René Naba. 1. French author René Naba has authored a new bilingual book in both French and English titled De la Nucléarisation de l'Asie, Nuclearization of Asia. Question 16. Which state begins National Tribal Dance Festival 2022? Chhattisgarh. 1. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel inaugurated the National Tribal Dance Festival, which he said was aimed at protecting the age-old traditions and rights of the indigenous communities. Question 17. Which city is the host of the National Pencastilat Championship in 2022? Srinagar. 1. The 10th edition of the National Pencastilat Championship was inaugurated in Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. 2. The 3-day event is hosting 1,200 from 1934 states and union territories, in addition to teams of Indian police and paramilitary. Question 18. How many lifestyle practices has been published by the Union Government of India under Mission Life? 75. 1. The Union Government published a list of 75 lifestyle practices that can be taken up as climate-friendly behavior under the Mission Life, Lifestyle for Environment. 2. The list of 75 actions are under the 7 categories: energy, water saving, single-use plastic, sustainable food systems, waste reduction, healthy lifestyle, and e-waste. Question 19. India recently marked 30th anniversary of relations with which regional bloc? ASEAN. 1. The 7th ASEAN India Ministerial Meeting on Agriculture and Forestry was held under the co-chairmanship of Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar. Question 20. Who is the head of the IRDAI committee set up for increasing health insurance coverage? Rakesh Joshi. 1. It has been set up for 2 years and it will have representatives from the healthcare and insurance industries.